All jail calls are recorded.
You think I wasn't gonna get at you from the inside?
He has reached out to a witness, an alleged participant in multiple freak-offs.
Then why Oprah staying quiet? Why Ellen moving to another country?
And he's asking people to intimidate witnesses or pay people off.
Don't be shocked if nobody show up to testify.
Defendant's goal is to blackmail victims and witnesses either into silence or providing testimony helpful to his defense.
At this time,
New York is facing a major issue with leaks in Diddy's case, as alleged videos of court hearings and leaked phone calls have surfaced online. These recordings include claims of Diddy contacting witnesses, and you won't believe what he reportedly said. Recently, the DA revealed that Diddy was using other inmates' phone calls to connect with witnesses through three-way calls. This was cited as a reason why he shouldn't receive bail. Legal documents also suggest that Diddy holds significant influence in jail, allegedly getting inmates to do whatever he wants. In a surprising twist, the DA who filed these charges against Diddy has suddenly resigned amid the biggest case of his career. The timing has raised questions, with some speculating whether Diddy might have influenced the decision, or if the DA faced threats. This case only gets stranger by the day. Let's dive into the leaked phone call to uncover what was said and who Diddy might have been speaking to.
Are you surprised to hear from me?
No. What's going on?
You think I wasn't gonna get at you from the inside? I think you know me a little better than that.
We can't be talking right now.
It's unclear exactly who Diddy was calling, but the DA revealed he was using other inmates' phone codes to reach people not on his approved contact list. This blatant disregard for prison rules shows how determined he was to speak with this person, no matter the restrictions in place.
Nah, with all due respect, my brother, how is your wife doing? I heard she's spending a lot of time on the farm and she loves talking to a pig. I told you when I went on this little road trip, I wasn't going to invite you, but I could change my mind. You understand?
Diddy is reportedly using coded language in this instance, referring to pigs, which is often slang for police. According to court documents, while at the MDC, he directed family members and third parties to reach out to potential victims and witnesses. These communications allegedly involved unauthorized methods and coded messages, making them difficult to monitor. At one point, Diddy mentions taking a road trip, which could symbolize his arrest. The statement seems to imply a veiled threat, suggesting he could implicate someone else, saying he could invite this guy on the trip, possibly indicating the risk of snitching.
Listen, everything all good. We just can't talk right now.
Now how about I just talk and you listen? You told me the storm would just come and go if I lay down and stay quiet, but the weather seemed to be getting worse. You know, I could be catching a cold, so I need to make sure you send me some vitamin E and my special K cereal.
The coded talk continues, with Diddy referencing weathering the storm and implying that staying quiet could make the trial just go away. This likely points to his trial strategy, not implicating anyone higher up in exchange for potential leniency. If he refrains from speaking out, those involved might ensure the trial's complications are minimized. Even Diddy's legal team is reportedly frustrated by his actions, as he continues to defy rules and act without their knowledge, complicating their efforts to secure his bail. Adding to the chaos, the judge has accused his lawyers of dishonesty, suggesting they are assisting Diddy in contacting unauthorized individuals, further undermining their credibility in court.
The defendant also frequently instructs individuals who he contacts by telephone, including family members and his attorneys, to add other individuals via three-way call. So you're trying to say his attorneys is calling three-way?
Not entirely sure what Diddy means by vitamin E or special K cereal in his coded language, but it could be slang or a hidden reference. If any of you have ideas or can decode it, share your thoughts in the comments below.
Yo, relax. Some things fell through, but everything will be back up soon. Just keep calling your family. You'll be with them soon.
Oh, I'm doing the same thing for Thanksgiving. Make sure you send it straight to the Shade Room and TMZ. Make me look like a good father, and all I need is one juror to be on my side, and this case is over.
The DA mentioned that Diddy made an Instagram post aimed at improving his public image, despite his legal team's advice against it. Reportedly, his lawyers were frustrated as he ignored their warnings, especially about a social media campaign tied to his birthday. The video, featuring his children and portraying a wholesome image, might be seen as heartwarming, but it doesn't necessarily sway public opinion regarding his guilt or innocence in a legal sense. If anything, orchestrating such posts while facing serious charges could come off as an attempt to manipulate public perception, further complicating his case.
Sing happy birthday to Daddy. Daddy. I love y'all so much.
We love you too.
Diddy allegedly referenced the film Eyes Wide Shut, a movie about secret elite gatherings featuring masked rituals and hedonistic activities, sparking comparisons to the rumored freak-off parties he's accused of hosting. Reports suggest law enforcement has recovered numerous tapes from these gatherings, some featuring celebrities, and have interviewed individuals seen on them to uncover more details. While the identities of the celebrities interviewed remain unknown, legal professionals have publicly acknowledged the existence of these tapes. Speculation has also arisen about potential footage involving high-profile names like Jennifer Lopez and Justin Bieber, raising questions about the scope of these alleged activities and their implications.
Make sure that Amazon deliveries get back on schedule, then there won't be no need for us to talk right there.
Just chill out, Puff. I told you I'ma get it done.
You know, I've been thinking about watching a movie lately. It's called Eyes Wide Shut. Have you seen it? It's got a real famous celebrity in there, don't it?
Yeah, Tom Cruise. What's your point?
Is that who it is? Man, I thought it was a different celebrity. I guess it might have been a different movie. You know, I got a lot of movies on my mind sometimes, and I get the actors confused. Some of these actors are so good, they act like they don't even know they're being recorded. Your wife did a few movies, didn't she?
It seems Diddy is hinting at the deafening silence from his close friends during his legal troubles. Despite their past associations and attendance at his infamous parties, notable figures like Kevin Hart and Rihanna have refrained from speaking up or addressing the situation, even when directly approached. This collective quiet has only fueled speculation and raised eyebrows about the extent of their involvement or knowledge of the allegations swirling around him.
Your wife did a few movies, didn't she?
Okay. That was a long time ago, Puff. What the fuck are you trying to say?
Oh, nothing. Just talking to an old friend. You know, I haven't talked to friends in a long time. It seemed like they forgot about me. Let's make sure they keep it that way.
One could argue that Diddy might have something on these celebrities, possibly incriminating tapes, which could explain their silence. It seems odd that they haven't come forward to distance themselves from the case, especially considering how easy it would be to simply say, "I have nothing to do with this," or "I didn't attend any parties or engage in anything wrong." With the media training these celebrities undergo, making such a statement shouldn't be that difficult. Their silence only adds to the mystery, making it seem like there's more to the story than meets the eye.
When I hosted the Diddy, you asking the wrong person the wrong question. Rihanna, did you attend any of P. Diddy's parties? Were you involved in any of the freak-off?
Get out of control.
Do you have any comments about P. Diddy, the allegations?
Well, look, don't lean.
You all need to speak out against this Diddy thing. What's your take now? John, you made a statement about Diddy. What? Jason, hey, my man, do you have any reaction to the Diddy scandal? Any reaction? No reaction? How's everything going?
Everything good.
Is Hollywood going to survive this Diddy thing? Like, we're worried. Will you respond? No, she wants to respond. Look at it. I want to ask about the Diddy scandal. Have you ever heard of anything such?
No.
Go. No? Is the Baldwin family at all concerned about Justin Bieber with this P. Diddy thing?
Seems like Diddy might be using worm food as a coded threat, implying he has blackmail material on people and is willing to use it if necessary. This aligns with the disturbing claims made during the bail hearing, where the DA presented text messages from Cassie, suggesting Diddy threatened to release compromising tapes of her unless she complied with his demands. If worm food refers to people he could expose or ruin, it paints a darker picture of his tactics to control and manipulate those around him.
Let's make sure they keep it that way.
Man, what's the point of this? I told you everything straight.
Good. And make sure you keep the worm food away from my house while I'm gone. It gets messy. Too many insects start digging around. Remember when I cleaned up the worm food around your house? I kept a sample in case you need it.
Seems like Diddy is making references that could be pointing to influential people, possibly to showcase his network and leverage. The mention of Kit Kat likely refers to a woman, and his comment about gaining weight could suggest he's using metaphors to talk about someone in his circle who influences him. The number 44 likely refers to Barack Obama, the 44th president, and could hint at Diddy's connections with powerful figures, especially since there have been rumors about him using his network to help his friends, including in legal situations. The mention of Suge Knight and the idea that Diddy is confident, even from prison, supports the theory that he believes his influence allows him to bypass legal boundaries. The DA's documentation claiming he breaks rules consistently highlights that Diddy's belief in being above the law could be contributing to his troubles. Diddy's confidence and his belief in his power may have been one of the factors leading to his downfall. His decision to sue Diageo, one of the largest liquor companies in the world, is seen by some as a turning point. Diddy had a lucrative deal promoting their products, but his desire for ownership in the company set off a series of events that led to legal and personal troubles. His sense of influence, often flaunted by the presence of high-profile celebrities at his events, might have contributed to his feeling invincible. However, just like Jeffrey Epstein, whose parties were filled with influential figures, Diddy's connections might not be enough to shield him from the consequences of his actions. The comparison to Epstein suggests that Diddy's belief in his ability to control situations through his connections might be starting to unravel as the legal and public scrutiny intensifies.